Hey guys, and welcome to my first video. I say it's my first video, so please bear with me because I might be talking slow. And I'm from the South, so whatever. Today I wanted to talk about my time lapse inside this file here. In case you don't know, this is Procreate here, and they got this function that records your whole drawing. And I wanted to play this and talk about some of the things that I did in here. Some of it is about a process. I want to talk about scaling up and scalability, but I also want to talk about some of these ideas, like this idea with this guy with a shotgun here coming out on the tongue. I had this idea that what we say can be violent. A friend once told me that he said I use words as a weapon sometimes, and I've been really thinking about how I could illustrate that, and in the way you saw there though with the computer, and the way that some of us, talk through our phones, and then it comes out and it attacks someone somewhere else, and introvert, and just how could I convey that to someone? And I was doing these as thumbnails because I really wanted to show people what thumbnails are and why you have thumbnails. So there's going to be a lot of thumbnails that go over ideas and me brainstorming ideas and just coming up with stuff. And drawings about just different things. Like this idea right here is one I've had a lot, which is about my younger life with me and my friends hanging out in the storage shed. That's me and my friend Ronald. Here's like a landscape thumbnail. I don't know why this quality here looks a little low. It shouldn't be that low of quality. Then we got, we got another landscape. I cannot tell what is going on there. What is up with this quality here? I was redrawing a still life I did, drawing a person. Oops, what just happened? Oh, it jumped back. Yeah, let's speed it up. That was from Drag Race. It's Alaska. Another landscape idea, a skull idea. This old lady with a creepy tongue. This badass chick right here pointing a gun at someone, because pointing a gun at someone is how you know you're badass, right? I mean, especially in today's modern political climate. Another portrait, a monster, a person, a people shooting hat for those fans of Catcher in the Rye. Some kind of monster on the beach. Another skull, and look, I'm just killing it with these ideas. Another skull chasing this apple. I got this idea of putting the apple in there. Thinking about religious stuff. Here's some more portraits. But some of the thing about scalability is you notice I'm breezing through these. Even on the time lapse, it's like crazy how fast I'm going through these drawings. And that's the whole point in a thumbnail, is to quickly convey an image to see if it's going to work. You can tell in this if it works or not before I go and spend like 50 hours on something. And sometimes, here, let's just speed up here. Let's get some more of these thumbnails out. Oh, there's one of Zipper Face right there. What is up with that guy? Who knows? Oh, he's got an afro. I was thinking about Nuratu there. Some wizard dude. Some guy with something coming out of his throat. There's some hands. Grabby hands at some apples. Oh, I tried to make this sequence a little bit longer. Her throwing the guy down before she attacks him. Expanding out with the Medusa. With her hippie clothes. Hippie Medusa. It's going to be a new TV show coming this fall. But let's see. So then once, more thumbnails. Apple and skulls. Stabbing a pig above his head. That's pretty brutal. I got death over here. Oh, this is from Star Wars. what's that thing called with all the teeth and the, I can't remember what it's called. But you know, we got a car, we got an eyeball, two people choking each other. But then when we finally pick an idea, so we saw how fast I was going through those thumbnails. Let's see how long it spends on just, you know, really pushing an idea to render it. And I guess that's the thing, is like if you're gonna talking about scaling up something, you know, if I draw like a little thumbnail to see if it works or if the idea is interesting enough and I want to spend the time on it, then I can really go in there and really start to paint and work and bring out the depth, or, you know. And I remember when I was doing this one, I even did the light the wrong direction and then had to redo it, and just because I was in such a rush. And then, or sometimes you might be like, you know, this looks pretty cool and all, but it's kind of flat. Maybe I could turn it another way. And then you'll just start over and see, look at that, to the 3/4 view instead. And what would have been optimal is once I got to the final place is going and finding some reference. Because look at those teeth. I just put shapes there. I wasn't even thinking about the actual, because every tooth is different. And they call it steps to realism. So, you know, I could go in there and I could do a cartoon, and on a step to realism that might be a 1, you know, with 10 being actually looking realistic. And some people use a scale of abstract to realism, but you know, it's all the same. It all conveys the same point. And then you see I was trying out a certain thing here, and then I rejected it. I was like, you know what, that doesn't really work. Then I go in and paint. Oh, skipping too far ahead. And I was trying out a color palette. Sometimes you gotta have time to work and, you know, experiment with different things. Try out, you know, hey, I saw this artist using this palette. Let me see how that works and see if I like it, and you know. But any of these paintings and stuff, like I still didn't fully finish this one. It just got to a point where, you know, it just sort of, I was like, I don't really feel, you know, like spending the time on it I need necessary. And some of that has to do with, you know, marketing and having an end goal, which is what, you know, you guys have been helping me do on Patreon, and what I'm trying to do here with the video. And I made this video just to try to communicate with you guys about a little bit of stuff, and because I need to start doing video. All artists do video these days, and I just got to get past the awkwardness and do it. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for your support.